Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to discuss about how to find possible reversal area of a stock. Like mm, you would get an idea that it might reverse somewhere in the near future. Okay, so as usual, I need to give a disclaimer before saying anything related to stock market. So here it is. Okay, finding possible reversal. This concept of finding reversal based on disparity index is based on mean reversion. When a stock moves significantly towards any direction on a given time period, mean reversion, the tendency of a stock to return to its average price, usually kicks in. So what does this mean? It means that if a stock moves away from its average price, let's say towards up, it moves up quite a bit, then it will try to rectify itself and go back towards its average price. Okay, so now the question arises, how do we judge if a stock has moved enough and expect a potential reversal, right? So before we go to examples how we do this, you need to understand technical analysis is based on three assumptions. These are the core assumption on which the whole technical analysis is based on, and I will be using this one. History tends to repeat itself, and the concept of mean reversion on disparity index to find reversal areas, right? Okay, let's go ahead to the example. So I'll start with TCS. Today there was a good trade here. So as usual, we will go to 30 minutes chart, and all we want to know is the pivot line, right? So price opening pivot was this one, the lower pivot was way low, so all we need to do is know this one. Draw a horizontal line, any color will do. I like to keep it blue, so I'll draw here. It doesn't need to be exact, just draw it up, because you know this is the support or resistance area. It's not exactly a single price where sellers are waiting and buyers are waiting. It is an area where sellers and buyers react, right? So let's go back to our trading time frame. So now we have this blue line which we can refer to whenever we are taking a trade. Okay, so TCS was going up. Okay, today it started trending down. Actually it started reversing from yesterday towards the end of the market, but let's say today TCS was trending down. So first trade was here. Since this is the 30-minute pivot line and it is below the pivot line of our trading time frame, we know that this is in seller's area. Elder Ray is also saying this is in seller's area. So first two candles you don't trade, 2-3 candles, because it's tricky. Big players are there, we need to wait it out. So after 2-3 candles, what do you see? You are expecting a reversal here. Just focus on one candle, don't see the whole chart, just focus on this one. At 9:45 you will see this hammer type candle forming, and you will be like, oh, is it reversing now? But no, Elder is saying sellers are still here, disparity is below 0 and price is below 12 triangular moving average. So no, sellers are still there. Had this move continued in the buyer's favor with proper signal and confirmation, we could have entered. But here our indicators are clearly saying that this is in seller's territory. It is below 12 TMA and it is below a support line which is now resistance, because price has closed below this line. So this is our resistance at higher time frame. It's not our trading time frame, it's at big players are waiting at higher time frame. That's the resistance. So now we know, and once this price again comes back here, you're certain that there is a sell trade here. So you sell around this 3 candles and easily your target could be this one. Since the pivots lines are too close on today's chart, the target is not very big, but it was decent, like from 7 rupees trade. Okay, now let's go ahead and see how to spot this reversal, like how to anticipate it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can exactly spot that, oh, now this is the price where this is the point where the stock is changing. That's what 12 triangular moving average is doing for us, but we can anticipate the reversal coming way before it happens. Okay, so all you have to do is find the extremes from where disparity changed, right? That's the mean reversion is happening. Disparity, if you have seen my last video, you know what disparity is. So extreme point of disparity means that's where the price went, that is how much the range it went from our 20 period triangular moving average. Since disparity we are using is 20 period. So okay, all you have to do, since we are trading 10 minutes, try and see where was the last reversal, where it happened, where was the extreme where it happened. It happened here on 18th on 18th April. It came back from around here, minus 1.25. so here I'm going to draw a horizontal line again, and we'll try to connect it with the first low which happens on today's chart, right, from where disparity is trying to climb back up. So we'll mark here. See how it is like still touching. It doesn't need to be exact. All we have to know is this the area where there was a possible reversal? And yes, there was, because it came back up here and it went up. So as soon as this whole picture is in front of you, this does not say that this is a buy signal. All it says is that be cautious on your short trades, right? If you are taking a short trade here, be cautious. You will make your money, but there is a good chance that the stock will try to reverse after a certain point of time, and that point of time it came way back in at like 125, 1325. See, price came back above 12 triangular moving average, and the whole concept of mean reversion is like prices, once they move away from their average, it tries to come back. So since we are using moving average, we can predict this thing, right? So this average line is also coming closer with the price. It's not staying up here. This is not the actual average, this is the moving average. Okay, so as soon as you see price crossing above 12 triangular moving average, disparity is above 0 here, and price breaches this a resistance, you can enter with your stop loss below. So this was a long trade. Okay, see how we spotted the possible reversal here, the extreme point of disparity. This thing will vary from time frame to time frame. So like if you're trying to trade this on 30 minutes time frame, it will vary. For here we are lucky that it's still at this range, but for some stocks it will vary. This thing varies from stock to stock. So if you're drawing this line on 10 minutes and changing your time frame, make sure to check it. Okay, and remember, this is not RSI. We are anticipating a reversal. So if you see this and you think this is oversold and you are entering as a long, you're doing a mistake here. And trust me, I have tested this theory before sharing with you guys. It's in rare case you will make money if you buy in a reversal, like like when it reverses from here. There are like really rare cases where it happens, because that's not what happening. What is happening is disparity is saying, alright, it has moved way too much, now it is trying to recover. So we need to wait for actual buy signal to enter. Okay, let's go with another example. For Adani Ports, I have drawn the resistance of higher time frame. This is one of my favorite stock, and Adani Ports tends to give you decent trade every day, almost every day, not every day exactly, but almost every day. With my setup, you will find a really good trade on Adani Ports. Okay, so here this is just a doodle line. Okay, so this was the, I can show you that. Yeah, see, this is here. I tried I made a doodle line here like this, just extend it again. I'll just extend it towards the whole day. Go back to trading time frame and see, price is below the higher time frame, came down here, you know. You can take a trade here, second candle, because of how it came down. Your stop loss, but for this trade your stop loss should be above like high of this candle here, because or this line, because there is a resistance at a higher time frame and not here. Okay, not above 12 triangular moving average. If you can take that amount of stop loss, then it's up to you, but this is technically you should have a stop loss here, because we already know that there is a resistance here at this price range at 389.55. okay, so you enter at this price, everything is showing down, seller's territory, everything is in our favor, and we know that bigger support area was broken and it's now resistance. So this was a trade with, remember, this pivot, below this pivot you are entering, so next pivot is your potential target. So price came, touched here and reversed. So now I chose Adani Ports because I wanted to show you something. See here, previously Adani Ports reversed at around this area, right? The next day it reversed around this area. So you will be like confused, Abhinash, where it is, which one should we treat? So in that case, just zoom out and see where it generally reverses from. So now you can see that it reverses around this area, which is around -1 or somewhere around this area, right? So we have an idea that the chances of reversal happens at -1 range of 10 minutes. Remember, time frame is important. At higher time frame this value might change. So we'll just take here horizontal line, draw at -1, and we are ready. See how it touches most of this lower ranges. Okay, so now we are ready. Okay, so as soon as this thing starts to happen, we know that it's already around its reversal area and it is getting rejected from a pivot line. See how two things are happening which are supporting our vision that this is trying to reverse, right? So as soon as it crosses here, you are ready with this information. That, remember the steps which I told you on my last video, like you should be looking for price getting reacting to a pivot line, crosses 12 EMA, disparity and elder ray confirmed, easy trade, simple step, easy trade. There's nothing to worry. This is your first target, second target, and since you can book your profit here if you enter at like 388 once disparity was up. So 388 is your entry, stop loss it as 1 rupee 20 paise here. We're easily making like 1 rupee 50 paise. And for this one, I'll say if you are new, you should take the profit which you are making, because right now VIX is really high, market is volatile, and it will remain volatile in the next month as well. So it is not really favorable for traders, because anything can happen due to election. So take whatever profit you are making, but if you are more experienced, you can easily stay in this trade. Why? Because the price breached above the resistance line, and this is now your support, this is now your resistance, this is now your support. So all you need to do is wait a bit and see if it gets breached. Or since it didn't, it stayed, it acted as in support, it went up again to reach the next pivot line, which is the next target, right? So if you are new, you can easily book your profit here, take home the money. If you are more experienced, you know what to do, and I don't even have to tell you how this was the target. Okay. Alright, so see again here, I told you how the reversal of the bottom is happening. Now let's look at long side. So can you see that this is happening? One touch, two touch, three touch. See, draw horizontal line here. Now see what happened. Disparity, upper part, right? See how it touches almost everything. This is the approximate area where the price is getting reversed. See, it came here, touch the pivot, reversal area. You know, you're ready. You see this happening, book your profit, because you're anticipating that reversal might happen. See, price came down, down, down. So again, higher time frame resistance was breached, it became support. So obviously after this candle it reacted like that. But for this short trade, this was your first target, right? This was your second target, so target achieved. Okay, now quickly I'll go for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, you are on Bank Nifty. What we are trying to see is recent trend, like in last 2-3 days how Bank Nifty is trading. So last 2-3 days Bank Nifty is getting rejected at this area, and it is trying, like this is the after this fall, this was the maximum, this, see, like it is an approximate area where Bank Nifty is recovering, right? See, it touches almost this. Let me draw and I'll tell you. So this is the approximate area where the prices are going, and last 2-3 days what is happening is it is unable to breach around this area because it is in downtrend, right? Because Bank Nifty is still in downtrend, it is unable to go beyond 0.3. At max it's like going to 0.5. So you can keep 2 lines here. At max, that is your reversal point. And you need to like wait for disparity to turn on your trading time frame before placing the line, because you are anticipating. So this is not your exact entry line, so you have enough time to draw this line. So don't panic, you will get sufficient time to draw this line. See, this line was drawn in like 1 2 3. So sell signal is here. 3 5. Okay, we are looking 5 minutes chart. So 3 means you have at least 15 minutes to decide whether to enter or not. So it's more than enough time. So let's go on higher time frame, 30 minutes. See, 30 minutes pivot line and 1 hour pivot line are same, almost, I think. Okay, right, they're not completely my mistake. They're generally same for stocks, I think. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. See here, and let's go to 1 hour. Yeah, see, on stocks it's the same. For Bank Nifty, why didn't it say? No, it's same, just not the same line. Probably, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see, yeah, I had the line placed here. Yeah, it's the same. It's same. 30 minutes. Okay, it's the same line. It just looked weird when I changed the time frame. See, it's the same line. 30 minutes and 1 hour pivot lines are same, and 10 minutes and 5 minutes, 10 minutes and 15 minutes are the same. Okay, with that said in mind, let's go ahead and Nifty Bank trade. Something is not right. Is this? What happened to the chart of 23? Okay, see, thank you, Zerodha. Thank you so much. All right, so now we have 23 back, thank God. All right, so with 30 minutes line drawn, we have an idea about what is happening in Bank Nifty. So with this drawn, let's just cut this. Okay, Alright, we are clear with the range where it is trying to reverse and everything. So here this I'm showing 5 minutes, you can trade it on higher time frame. Bank Nifty price get rejected at pivot, you are seeing this portion happening. So at 0.5 it is generally trying to reverse, the price is trying to come back to average. Bank Nifty is highly volatile, so you need to understand that this thing can happen. Okay, like at price tries to rectify itself at lower disparity value compared to like here 0.8, 0.1, minus 1.8. See, Bank Nifty is highly volatile, so price tends to react faster. So okay, with that said, see, it got rejected at pivot, came back, crossed 12 triangular moving average, yeah, signal to sell, confirmed below. And see, in Bank Nifty I'll show you another list of things you need to keep an eye to understand why you should have booked your profit here. Alright, again here rejected, this was a small trade. You will again understand why this area has importance, why it was reacting to this when I show you the list to look for. Okay, see, this one is acting as a resistance here, here again entry. Okay, you can check it for 10 minutes. Today it was side trailing, you know, like Bank Nifty was in a range. People who know what is the range, then they can understand what is happening here easily. Alright, so with that said, you have an idea of how to spot reversal areas, right? Potential reversal areas. Alright, so now these are the things that you need to keep an eye on. Previous days high and low, morning high and low, the first low and high of the day. Okay, you need to make decisions only after a candle is, candle closes. Generally I have seen like sometimes when people see a candle breaching a pivot line, even before the candle closes, they are like, oh my god, this one might breach, it is breached. And this, well, disparity is forming because the candle is not closed yet, so disparity might show a value below 0, and you will be like, oh, I need to take this trade, I need to enter here, and you enter, and then the candle bounces back, it closes above the pivot. So always take your decisions once the candle is closes below the pivot line. Okay, market charges a premium for being impatient. So if you're like jumping the gun and jumping into a trade, so sometimes that may backfire and your stop loss will get hit. Okay, all right, for real beginners, don't greed out. If you want to make lottery out of a small amount of capital or something, why not go and try your luck in a casino or something? Don't greed out on stock market and do bad trades and then blame stock market for being, not welcoming. All right, also avoid trading highly volatile scripts. Okay, highly volatile scripts are like double-edged swords. You can make good money, you can lose good money. Even if you have stop loss, like a small swing can kick you out of a trade, because they are highly volatile. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's better to avoid highly volatile script. Trade slow moving stocks. Adani Port is pretty decent. Slow moving stocks, like trade stocks. Don't trade Bank Nifty if you are new, and first learn the market. Okay, once you learn what you're doing, once you're confident, you have your whole life to earn. So this is not in competition, right? You are trying to learn how to do it. So don't trade highly volatile script if you are really new. All right, I hope these examples will help you understand how the reversal is happening and the concept behind and the finding reversal, potential reversal using disparity index. If you have any question, feel free to ask me on my Twitter, and if you're not in a group, then you can find the link on our Twitter as well, on my Twitter. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and comment if you like this guide. Thank you guys.